Hello everybody, this is my persuasive speech 2.0, since 1.0 did not want to upload, and then dumb me had to delete it. So here goes. My persuasive speech is on, pro-choice. I believe pro-choice is a good thing for women, because I think besides the whole point of like the feminist aspect of it, of being, oh, like women have a right to choose, it's their body, yada yada yada. We do have the right to choose whether or not, but I think it should come to, we're missing the whole like aspect of the male perspective in this as well. Where we kind of have to ask, like, okay, if it takes two to tango, first of all, let's face it. Second of all, it's not just our kid. It's not just the woman's child. It's also the father's child too. I mean, it has to be in between of like both of them, where both parties have to agree on whether or not they want to go through with it. I mean, and it's also too, like, pro-choice would make abortions in abortion clinics a lot safer. It would drive women to go to actual clinics, not just go to any, anybody with a license for, of like, to, as a doctor, and not adhere to the medical procedures and codes and safety regulations that need to be had when performing an abortion. Because let's face it, an abortion is a high risk of becoming sterile sometimes if done wrong. So if we save women, or if we save young girls too from having to go out and going to other clinics that are not following safety regulations, that are just doing them just for the money, then we're kind of putting in danger their lives, and putting in danger a lot of women's lives too. I mean, they could become, like I said, one of the risks is not being able to bear children anymore. Another risk is actually dying from, internal bleeding that may happen. Maybe they don't close something right. Maybe they do a cut that's not necessary or something. Who knows? But it can open up that whole Pandora's box to that. Safety comes first, and I think making something illegal for the sole reason of religious belief, I get it. It's religiously wrong to do that, to get rid of a kid that way, to abort a child. But not everybody's ready to have a kid. Not everybody's ready to have a child. I know people do mistakes. A child is not a mistake, don't get me wrong, because then people may take this video the wrong way. But I mean, it takes a lot. Anybody can be a mom or dad, but they can own up to the title but not really be that mom or dad, or not really have that responsibility, not really take on that responsibility. And that's the important issue here. If people are not ready or don't feel ready to take on that responsibility, then why force them to be ready? Why force them to, oh, we're gonna not illegalize this, and if you have a kid, then you're on your own, goodbye. That's not the point. As hard as it is to be raised by a single mom or by a single dad, it's hard to be raised by a single parent, regardless whether they're male or female. It's hard. You see them struggle, you see them go through their jobs, you trying to get food on the table, trying to keep the roof over your head, trying to keep clothes on your back. It's hard. So it takes a lot of balls for a single parent to be a single parent. And not everybody is ready for that responsibility. Not everybody is ready for a responsibility of another human being, because that's what it is. Like, I know, I get it. Some people are like, oh no, my kids are my dogs. Yeah, dogs are a different responsibility. You don't have to put of clothing over their head. I get it. But a kid, you have to pay for school. You have to pay for the roof over their head. You have to pay for, maybe they want to go to college. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for a lot of things, like school supplies, things like that, what they're going to need in order to grow up and be successful in life. And it takes a lot, and not everybody's ready for that, let's face it. I know there is the options of going the adoption route where you can have your kid and then just put it up for adoption. There's an option, but some people just don't want to go through it. And that's their choice. That should be their prerogative, not ours. That should be, in their alley, in their conscience. If you want to put it that way, then so be it. I mean, it's not our, as a society, our, can't think of it, our business to judge. I mean, we all have our problems. We all have our internal, voices that tell us yes or no, you're doing wrong or you're doing right, or this is the right thing and this is the wrong thing. I mean, maybe they have theirs, and to them, that's the right thing to do. And it's their choice. Everybody has the right to choose. Everybody has the right to say, yes, you know what? I'm going to go through with this because I know I can't do it. I know I won't be able to take on that responsibility. And, hey, more power to them. If they want to have the kid, hey, more power to them. If they want to have the kid and put the kid to adoption, more power to them. I mean, it's not something so, let's not make this a whole issue. That's the problem that's been made of an issue of taboo, whether women have the right to choose over their bodies or not. I mean, do you have the right to choose whether you want to go pee or not? I mean, that's as ridiculous as it sounds, to me at least. But hey, I hope you really like this video, and yeah, sorry for the controversial topic on this persuasive speech. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.